Hi friends, welcome back. This is Manoj Sharma. In our last video, we discussed about the various features of the Python, how we can install the Python on our system, and we installed the same in our Windows desktop. So today we will start about the running the Python code, how we can run the Python code on our system. So let's get started. There are several ways to run the Python code, and also there are various options for development environments as well. There are mainly three types of environment. One is the text editor, second is full IDE. IDE stands for integrated development environment, and third one is the notebook environment. So firstly discuss about the text editors. Text editors are just the general editor for editing any of the text file, and these works with a variety of file types. It can be customized with plugins and add-ons. Keep in mind there are tons of plugins available in the market that can be used for editing any of the file type, but most of our most of the text editors are not designed only keeping Python in mind. Most of the popular text editors are Sublime Text and Atom. Next is about the full IDE, integrated development environment. Development environment are designed specifically for the Python. These are used only for the larger programs, and one community editions are free. They are not completely free, but only community editions are free for those. And these are specifically designed for Pythons with lot of extra functionality. Most of the popular full IDE are PyCharms and Spiders. It depends on you. Either you can use the editors like Sublime Text, Atom, PyCharm, Spider. There are tons of available editors you can use. Next is about the notebook environment. Notebook environments are very great for learning. It sees the input and output next to each other and support inline markdown notes, visualization, videos, and more. Most popular notebook is Jupyter Notebook. Like we installed Anaconda in our previous video, and there was Jupyter Notebook was installed with that as well. So we will discuss and see how we can use the Jupyter Notebook. Most important note is development environment are a personal choice, highly dependent on the personal preference. You can choose whichever development environment you prefer. So now let's get started a practical example. We will first create a .py script and run the file at the command line, and then with the Jupyter Notebook. Firstly, let's go on the Sublime Text Editor and download it. So to download the Sublime Text Editor, you just need to go on the sublimetext.com. Let me go on the website. So this is the sublimetext.com. Here you can download it for the Windows. Just click on it. It will download the Sublime Text Editor. It is a free tool. So how you can use it? You just need to install it by double clicking on the installation file, and to open it, so just type in the search bar Sublime. Now let's write a first Python code. First Python code print, then curly braces start. Here in the inverted commas you enter hello world. Now you see here everything is in the white marks. So let's save it. Click on the file and then save as. Now I am going to save it on the desktop, and I am giving it a name, example my first example. Then you need to define the now you need to define the extension for this file. So you have two options. First is in the save as types, select the Python. So here you see that there is an option Python. So you can save it file as a Python file and save it. Other option is just keep it all files and give it an extension .py and then save it. Now you see here earlier it was all white and now its color has been changed. Means our indentation is fine. So now let's go on the terminal, open the command prompt cmd, go to the desktop, cd desktop. Now you need to run the Python file python, then name of the file, my first example.py. When you press enter, it will give you output that hello world, means our Python file is Python code runs successfully. There is another option as well. You can write the Python code, like just start the Python. Now you see here Python has been started, and you can run here print hello, curly braces close. When you enter, it says hello, it is printed. So it was our first code. What we can do is, we need to exit from here. To exit from the Python, you need to just enter quit, then braces start, braces close, press enter. You are out from the Python. Now let's see on the Jupyter notebook how we can use the Jupyter notebook and use the Python code, how we can write the Python codes there. In our previous video, we installed the Anaconda Navigator. Just open it. When it will be starting there, you will see that this type of initializing option. It will take some time to initialize. Once it will be initialized, you will be able to launch the Jupyter notebook. So now you see that our Anaconda Navigator is launched. Now just click on the Jupyter notebook and launch. What it will do is, it will open in the browser and it will not use your internet connection. Jupyter notebook will open in the browser. You may use the Chrome browser or Internet Explorer, whatever you want. So you see here our Jupyter notebook is launched, and it basically runs on the local host, then port number 8888, or it may be on the 8889, whatever. It changes sometime, so you don't need to worry about it. It is just on the local host and it does not require the internet connection. Now click on the desktop. Here you see that all our Python codes are available which we created. So how we can launch it, how we can run it. In the right hand side under the new button, you will see that there is an option Python 3. When you click on the Python 3, so here the editor type has been opened. This is the Jupyter notebook Python, where you can write down the code. Suppose I am writing the same code here, print hello world. Now to run it, you have two options. First is by running with this option, or you can simply press shift and then enter. Now see again, print hello, shift enter. So the output will be shown at the same time. If you want to make a comment here, suppose this is comment section. While writing down your code, you just need to mark down and shift enter. So this is a command section, it will automatically take. And if you will press print hello, if you press simply enter, it will just take you in the next line. It will not execute the Python code. So you just need to enter, shift and then enter hello. In this way, you can write down any of the Python code here in the Jupyter notebook, and it is very easy to use. You don't need to worry about the extension or whatever. It automatically save your code and give you the output. Later on, you can also open your existing dashboard as well. When you click on the open, here is example.py. When you open it, print hello world. Here are different options like save, checkpoint, plus, insert cell below, cut, copy, paste. So these are the similar. You are familiar with all of these file menu buttons. So in this way, we can run our Python code with the help of Jupyter notebook. In the Sublime Text, we can write down our code, or we can run directly through the command line. So this was all about how we can run a Python code with the help of Jupyter Notebook, command prompt, or Sublime Text. We can write down the code. Hope everything is cleared in this section. If you like the video, please don't forget to press the like button and share your feedback in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.